Charles Bernard, a close-range fighter having 85 health alongside his pen, special, and moves. Charles holds a pen. The tray on tip of the pen initially are white, but when stained with the opponent's blood, it will gradually change from white to red as the awakening bar fills. Charles' passive is Oracle. If Charles blocks an incoming hit within 0.05 seconds, Charles will evade the hit, leaving an after image. As the awakening fills, the window can be extended ranging from 0.05 seconds to up to 0.15 seconds. If the opponent had Clairvoyance, then the window is again extended and can now reach 1/4 of a second. Clairvoyance lets Charles see into the future. When hovering your cursor over your opponent, you can mark their chest with the glowing white manga panel. This allows you to see their future, with you being able to force their side or backdash every 4 seconds. The parry window extending by 0.1 second, the spare speed remaining the same if hit on block, and Foresight will play its variant cutscene. You can force the opponent to side dash with Clairvoyance by pressing R, which will force their direction and lock their camera in place. In despair, Charles sends rapid thrust of his pen forward before he winds back an unblockable slash, sending the opponent back. The move, however, is slowed if blocked by an unmarked opponent or if the move is missed entirely. Despair lets you back away from the opponent if it's blocked to avoid being hit by them. In Shut Up, Charles turns his pen, impaling anyone behind him. If successful, Charles stares them down before spinning them around and kicking them off the pen. If you are hit by a melee attack, Shut Up can be done to counter the incoming hit. It can also be landed on uppercutted opponents, making it so you can extend your hits without dashing. Applying the move in midair lets you hop upwards, winding up a heavy slam from your pen, before stomping onto the opponent below. If the move interrupts an opponent's move, then they will be slammed face first into the floor. In eye-catching, Charles crosses his arms for a brief second, going into block. If you're hit by a melee or ranged attack, then you spin to dodge the attack before knocking the opponent down. If the incoming hit was a melee or ranged, the cooldown will be removed for the move entirely. However, if it was a swarm attack, the counter will act more so as a block instead. In Sacrilege, you twirl your spear around before thrusting it, dashing 20 studs forward. If the dash makes contact, you express your anger through text as you remove the pen from it, landing a blow before finally kicking them away. This move can be very helpful in surprising opponents or punishing them due to its short windup. Charles has an amazing base moveset having potential for so many combos, and I'll showcase a few of the best ones. Charles' awakening move is Foresight. Upon routine, you hold your spear vertically in a defensive stance, and if you're hit by a melee attack, it will be blocked with the opponent being knocked upwards with a smack from the pen's handle. If the opponent had been marked with your special, then a cutscene will initiate, with you seeing a glimpse of the future as you proceed to block any incoming blow and pierce them, leaving a wave of red paint. Anyways, this is going to be pretty much it for this guide. However, I hope this has helped you learn a bit more about how to play him, whether it be by learning the moves or the combos.